Some extraterrestrials are watching our planet, and they're doing it very carefully. Mike Gravel, former U.S. Senator, claims, with a huge amount of reliable evidence being publicly available and well-known people who are not afraid to speak publicly in the world, it seems that a number of people would like to see this matter surface of information. And at the same time, there seems to be so much secrecy behind the matter that a number of people would like to see it remain so. Former Alaska State Senator Mike Gravel, and 2008 presidential candidate, says there is an extraterrestrial influence investigating our planet. Something is watching the planet, he says, and we're watching it very carefully. He's not the only one making these claims. A number of astronomers, astronauts, professors, high-ranking military and civilian personnel have done the same for years. Official data released by three-letter agencies, governments, and Freedom of Information Act are publicly available and support what these people say. The greatest form of ignorance is when one rejects something one knows nothing about, says Wayne Dyer. For irrelevant and stupid people who all they do is mock something they have neither researched nor can understand because of low intelligence. The UFO hypothesis is a complex subject with ramifications in various fields such as science, history, politics, consciousness, and more, and it's without a doubt one of the most important subjects that human civilization has ever encountered. And there is no doubt that human beings are programmed with fear when it comes to this matter, and there's a good chance that this has been done on purpose. It's time to put it behind us. There's a whole galactic community out there that's buzzing with life, he says. Our planet and the beings on it are going through a turning point today, he says. We begin to see behind the curtain that blinds the masses in all aspects of our life. Our health, food, energy, and financial institutions are much more transparent, and the people of Earth are demanding change. We recognize that we must change ourselves first. We are the ones who are not in tune with this current system, and we're the ones who have the enormous potential to create something new. Maybe some alien groups are watching, if we can do it, and maybe some others don't. There's ample evidence that we are in contact, that different cultures have been visiting us for a very long time, he said. And of course, their appearance is strange and different from any kind of traditional Western materialistic view, that these visitors are using consciousness technologies, using toroidal coils, spinning magnetic disks from their propulsion systems, which seems to be a common denominator of the UFO phenomenon. Dr. Brian O'Leary, former NASA astronaut, professor of physics at Princeton University, said, yes, there are shipwrecks, there are downed craft, UFOs, and corpses, and we are not alone in the universe. They have been coming here for a long time. Apollo 14 astronaut decades ago said visitors from other planets warned us about the direction we are already turning and offered to help, and instead some of us interpreted their visits as a threat and decided to shoot first and ask questions later. It's ironic that the U.S. is fighting wars of monstrous financial cost, supposedly to bring democracy to these countries, when the U.S. can no longer claim to be called a democracy, when trillions and thousands of billions of dollars have been spent on black affairs, which both Congress and the Commander-in-Chief had deliberately kept secret. This is what Paul Hellyer, former Canadian Minister of Defense, has many a time said. Paul Hellyer was also the one that claims that a lot of these extraterrestrials look just like us humans, and if we passed them on the sidewalk, we would think they were Homo sapiens. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.